Hello, and welcome to CLE Live. My name is Sarah Bennett, and I want to wish you all a happy Valentine's Day.
And my name's Haley Loomis, and you're watching part 2 of CLE Live's Kindness Show.
Today we're going to focus on kindness and giving to others out of the goodness of the heart. You know, Haley, this is Random Acts of Kindness Week.
Yes, it is. Also on today's show, we have many stories about donating in our very first long-distance interview with third grade students from Southwest Elementary in Clinton, Oklahoma.
We also have our very first elementary reporter segment with 4th grader JC Blake. So stay tuned. You don't want to miss the weather forecast with our very own weatherman, Braden Oglesby.
I hear warm weather is on its way. Before we introduce our first story, we'd like to give a shout-out to our online viewer, Special Agent Kurt Albertson, with the U.S. Office of Personnel Management Federal Investigation Service. Thank you for watching our show today, Agent Albertson.
And since it's Random Acts of Kindness Week, let's see what kindness means to our students and staff at Howe Public Schools. That was great, guys. What does kindness mean to you, Haley?
Well, to me, kindness means hope, love, and being helpful.
Kindness is such a special thing that one person can show to another. Kindness can even be shown in many ways. One way you can share kindness is by donating used or new items to worthy causes. CLE Live reporter Charity Mitchell hit the street of LaFleur County to find out where you can donate.
Here you see the local Salvation Army in Poto, Oklahoma. It is located on the corner of Dewey and Harper Avenue. The Salvation Army is a local organization where you can help donate clothes, shoes, toys, knickknacks, money, and so much more. It is not just a thrift store, it also provides financial assistance with helping people with things such as utilities and in some cases such as a home lost due to fire. Preferred donation time is Tuesday through Thursday, 8:30 through 3. But they are open for business Thursday through Friday, 8:30 through 3:30. Another organization you can donate and make a difference is the Cowboys Food Pantry, located across and up the road from Poto's post office. Here you can donate canned, non-perishable foods. Hours you can donate is Monday through Friday, 8 to 10:30 a.m. and 1 to 2:30 p.m. The Poto Valley Humane Society is also a great place to donate. You can donate bowls, cat food, dog food, newspapers, blankets, chew toys, and money to support animal health and trips to the vet for checkups. You can also donate your time and become a volunteer. They love volunteers. I myself have donated my time for the past few Saturdays, which has been a great experience. Hours to donate or volunteer from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Finally, you have, last but not least, Poto First Baptist Church's clothes closet. Here you can donate your in good condition coats and sweaters to help local people who do not have the money for new ones. Hours to donate are from 2 to 4:30 on Wednesdays only. Make a difference in your community and donate. This is reporter Charity Mitchell signing off. Have a great day.
Do you want me to go? I'm Mrs. Parks, and I teach high school broadcast journalism and middle school computer science, and I'm the district's technology coordinator. And kindness is important to me, and I try to show it on a daily basis because I just feel like nice matters, and it's important to be nice to others. So you're watching CLE Live.
Donating is a small act that can make a huge impact, but I didn't realize how many ways there were to donate. For more information about her story, feel free to contact Charity or Miss Parks.
Next up, we travel a few miles south to visit the longtime Huebner resident and First Baptist member, Faye Smith, about her church's Nathan Vance has a story.
This is First Baptist Church, Huebner, Oklahoma. When people first get here in the morning, they can register to get their sack food, canned food, frozen food, and clothes.
The food distribution is set up at this church to help people in our community and the neighboring communities because times are hard, people don't have food. We don't want to think about people not having food to eat. So we collect and give out food once a month. And we service Huebner, Howe, Hodgen, and on down south a little ways.
Regularly.
We probably average about 400 people, about 110 families. We just try to be aware. I just found out about a young lady that's needing some help. And we just try to be aware of people, and anybody that works in this food thing, we'll talk about people that we know need help. And that's what we want to do, especially if they have a job and they're really trying and they just need a little bit of help every now and then. And if this little bit of groceries they get will do it for them, then that's what we want to do to help them.
After people have gone and gotten their frozen goods, people can come and get produce from Dan Lynch. This is the Helping Hands House. After people have gone and gotten their produce, people can come here and get sacked food and canned food.
We started this probably 12 years ago. It was very small then, but it has grown. Well, as one little boy asked the other day, "Do you not charge any money for this?" And we told him no, and he said, "Why do you do it?" And it was great to be able to say, because God told us to do these things in the Bible. And he was pleased.
It's nice to hear of all these places that are giving to others just because they care.
You can always count on churches to show their love of Christ by helping the community.
That's true. Next up, our very own Stormy Jameson tugs at our hearts with her reflections on her adoption.
I felt a good feeling because my people that adopted me, they wanted me to feel part of that family. I never expected it at first because I was always in foster care or shelters, and then they took me in and just made me feel at home with my brother. Yes, I'm very happy because I get to spend time with my family more than I ever had, and it's a good feeling.
Wow, that's one of the best things you can do for someone. Just give them a nice, warm, loving home.
Next up is Braden Oglesby with the weather.
Valentine's, everybody. My name is Braden Oglesby, and I'm going to start off by talking about our warm weather. The last few weeks we have been experiencing some major cold weather with temps nearing zero. We are finally getting some relief. We started off the warm weather yesterday, but today it's even warmer. Today our high is 60 degrees, with tomorrow we will be warming up even more, with highs in the mid-60s and lows in the low to mid-40s. Sunday it's even warmer, as the highs in the upper 60s and lows in the lower 50s. 1 week ago we were freezing cold, and now we are at a perfect degree. Monday brings temps in the mid to upper 60s and lows in the lower 40s. Although it is starting to get slightly cooler, it is still warm, as Tuesday's highs in the lower 60s and lows in lower 40s. Wednesday we are warming back up to mid-60s and lows in the upper 50s. But Thursday another system arrives. Although it will not be snow and ice, it will just be rain. So that is good. Highs in the mid-60s and lows in the mid-50s. The system does not arrive until Thursday night, but the day on Thursday, we will not see any sun. It will just be cloudy. This is a slight system, so only about a 30% chance as of right now. Will change as we get closer. It's starting to look a lot like spring. I don't know about you, but I sure am loving this warm weather. And on Friday, the thunderstorms and tornadoes have decreased chances, but we're still likely going to see some rain showers. Also Saturday, a chance for rain showers. It's that time of year. Severe weather. This is honestly and truly my favorite part about spring. All I can say is bring it on. And I'd like to give a huge shout out to my dad, Homer Oglesby, and Jason Blake, as they are watching this show from Houston, Texas right now. I'm Braden Oglesby, and remember, go Sooners.
Man, I'm glad the weather is getting warmer.
Me too.
Our school organizations are getting great at sharing, encouraging kindness and generosity.
This past week, the Student Council kicked off their annual campaign for Pennies for Patients. Let's check it out.
To support Pennies for Patients, high school students come to this area of the hallway during lunch, and they give money in boxes for their class. And after that, they get to choose how many votes they want to put on the wall for a certain teacher. These are Ms. Horn's votes. The money is going to an organization called Pennies for Patients, which it goes to help kids like Jake, who were leukemia patients. For me, it has a very special feeling because a few years ago, my grandpa died of leukemia. So it feels like I'm helping fight against something that I've experienced personally, so it just makes me feel good inside. I believe it shows kindness by the fact that high school students are reaching out, and they're going and they're supporting a cause that they feel is the right thing to do. And I'm just really proud of the school in the fact that they're coming and they're giving and they're supporting, and it just makes me feel like, wow, there is kindness, there is love out there.
Yes. Thank you. This just in. We just received an update on the Pennies for Patients project from Ms. Horn. Our school raised $935.40. The senior class raised the most money for high school, and Miss Wise's second graders raised, on their own, over $150.
And guess who's getting pied in the face, Sarah?
Who?
Miss Rouser. I bet she's not going to like that, Sarah.
Oh, I doubt it.
A big thank you to everyone who donated. Pennies for Patients is a great cause. And speaking of donations, at last Friday night basketball game, the seniors class raised over $3,000 for Luann Davis's benefit.
Wow. Thank you to all that contributed, donated, and shared your generosity for this great cause. A special thanks to the senior class, Marilyn Ray, and all who helped to make this event a huge success. Also, a shout out to the Red Oak community that also helped donate to the fund.
Luann was able to come home last weekend from the Arkansas Children's Hospital, and we hear she's making a great recovery from her open heart surgery. We hope to see you soon, Lou.
For our next story, Haley connected with Miss Stephanie Heim and her third graders from Southwest Elementary in Clinton, Oklahoma via Skype. Miss Heim's class is focused on kindness all school year.
I enjoyed getting to chat with them this week. Here's the story.
before school started this year, I kind of came up with the idea of having some kind of a project, and then I thought, well, why not kindness? That would be really cool. So the first couple weeks of school, every day we talked about kindness, and we did kindness activities just within our classroom. I read books on kindness, and we had videos, and kind of got buy-in from my class, from the students, and that's really how it started. We did things like, how would you show kindness at a store? How would you show kindness in your neighborhood? And so they did like group activities, and they really enjoyed that. So in other words, I made it fun. I made it really fun, and then we expanded and started doing a campus-wide kindness project. We made bookmarks and we put them in library books, and so kids from 2nd and 4th grade that are on our campus were getting our bookmarks, and our bookmarks would say like spreading kindness one book at a time, and then they would draw a picture and stuff like that on them. So it was really cool. The whole school just thought this was the neatest thing, and it really caught on, because then our counselor, school counselor, came to me and she said, this is really cool. Would you mind if I did this in some of my counseling sessions? And so then she's kind of went from there also. Oh, it makes me feel wonderful. It like fills my bucket. You know, I use that a lot in my classroom. Either they're draining my bucket or they're filling my bucket. And my class will actually tell you now that they love to hear me say you're filling my bucket. Because if they're draining my bucket, that's not a good day.
Other kids think it's outstanding. They love their bookmarks and the posters that we made. If you be nice to people, something good will happen back.
Being an example, role model, or tweeting about it.
We tweet a lot of our projects out, and we get retweets within our school, and we get retweets within Oklahoma because we put it on Oklahoma Ed, some things that we do. So that's really cool. But our students, I just tell my students that we need to be examples and role models for our campus. So.
Be kind to everyone, no matter what.
Hi, we are the Heimtimers. We are a 3rd grade class in Clinton, Oklahoma, and you are watching CLE Live.
It's great seeing young students showing kindness in such creative ways.
Maybe Mrs. Himes' 3rd grade class will inspire other classes watching today. Those were really great projects. We'd like to give a big shout out to you guys out there. We all know y'all are watching from the Western Oklahoma. Thank you for joining us today.
Check out Miss Himes' class at www.missheim.com and follow them on Twitter at Heimtimers.
Up next, we'd like to welcome CLE Live's first elementary reporter to the show. JC Blake, a 4th grade student at Howe, will be joining our CLE Live team. Today she has a story about Miss Coker's 5th grade Valentine Kindness Project.
Let's welcome JC Blake.
Hello, I'm JC Blake. I'm excited to be a part of CLE Live. For today's show, I had a chance to interview 5th grade students for Miss Coker about their Valentine's Day project. Her class participated in Send a Valentine to a Patient project. Some of the patients at Arkansas Children's Hospital won't be able to exchange Valentines with their friends and classmates, so our 5th graders chose to share a little love with the patients and send a Valentine wishes all the way from Howe. Here's the story.
The project we did was send Valentines to the Arkansas Children's Hospital patients. And I thought it would be a good project for our kiddos to send Valentines to those kids that don't get out and have fun or go eat a Valentine's dinner or, get lots of candy and participate in classroom parties.
Well, it was a kind project sending to the Arkansas Children's Hospital in Little Rock, Arkansas, and we just all enjoyed it so much. We decided we needed everybody to do it to see how fun it was. You see, we weren't allowed to write our own message, but you probably can do that. and I would love to write my own message. It was mostly about kindness. We knew that the Arkansas Children's Hospital would love it.
Like, to show other people kindness can, like, be rewarding to you. That I got to send a Valentine gift to a child that's in the hospital. We should have, like, known the kid's name that we were sending it to.
I hope my class learned that no matter what their situation is, there's always room to cheer someone up if they need it also.
That was a great way to share kindness with others. Great job, 5th grade. We know that the Valentine's Day shared made someone's day a little brighter. I hope everyone has a happy Valentine's Day. I'm JC Blake, and go Hogs.
You too can participate in these random acts of kindness. Random Acts of Kindness Week is this week from February 10th through 16th. Get your kindness flowing and participate not only on RAK Week, but all the time.
Before we go, here's a few announcements. Don't forget to order your How Lions and Lady Lions playoff apparel before Tuesday, February 18th at 9 a.m. You can place your order online or download an order form at www.howschools.org.
Orders will be in on Thursday, February 20th. You'll be notified of pickup times.
That's just in time for playoffs, which start here at Howe with districts on Friday, February 21st. The Worcester Lady Wildcats will play Gore starting at 6:30 p.m. The Worcester boys and Gore immediately following.
How Lions and Lady Lions will play the winners of Friday night's games on Saturday, February 22nd, starting at 6:30 p.m. Be sure to come out and support the Lady Lions and Lions.
Tonight, teams travel to Quinton. Good luck, Lions and Lady Lions.
Stay connected to all the latest news and events at Howe Public Schools by joining our parent and student CLE group. Just text @LionsRoar to 23559 and follow @Howe Schools on Twitter.
Parent-teacher conference have been rescheduled for next Thursday, February 20th at 5 to 8 p.m.
Well, guys, that's all for us today. Make sure to tune in for the next CLE Live show on February 28th, an entire newscast dedicated to basketball.
That will be fun. Thanks for watching
CLE Live.
Hi, I'm Joseph Swords, and I show kindness by holding the door open for the ladies.
Thank you, Joseph.
I'm Joseph Swords, and you're watching CLE Live.